me a second. I'm gonna see that my screen lines up correctly here. Screens, I guess. All right. So the topic I want to cover today is the architecture. Now, I have noticed something in my selection of pictures is that they look great, except architecturally they don't make any sense. Let me show you what I mean here. If we were to go right over to the layout of the game, here it is. Okay. So right here where it says entrance, and you have hallway going down to the audience chamber, and so at issue is, does this work with what we have? This is the problem that I'm trying to rectify here is, how does this work with this? So I can't visualize it on screen because this does not have a 3D modeler. So we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way here, by making a pen and paper model, and this will help us. Will help me anyway, design the next room. So if we were to copy this exactly, or at least as much of it as we can. So room 6 is right here, and this is the entrance, at least according to the game. Okay, so if we were to go through here, blacken that up. So according to the game, this is our hallway. This is room 1 with a doorway here. Room 1 hallway, and this room leads to an audience chamber. And this one down here. Let me see the doors here and here. We're not going to care about these right now. Let me see, this leads somewhere else, and this leads to, this is room 4, and this is a private meeting. And room 7, let me see, this goes to up here. Okay. Room 7, kitchen. So everything here from down here doesn't matter for the moment. What we're going to, what I'm most interested in is this one, and eventually what to do with this one. So this is what I want to cover first, since we've already made our room 1 right here. So the issue is this door, which corresponds here. I'm trying to visualize it as best as I can, because as you can see, there's a curve here. So this is just not going to work with what I had before. What will work? So that's where we're going to have to use a paper model. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off here, and this is our room 1. And what we're going to have here is, so this is our door. Okay, and so blue door curves that way. Now, this is our doorway for the castle. So I need to see how this relates to this picture here. No, it may not matter because this is like a, let me see, not a very high budget game though, but I don't care. I want to get it right. So let's see. Blue door. What is the which way is north? I need to know where north is. North, south, east, west. So of course that makes sense. This is north. All right, so got north pointing that way. Blue doors on the side, and we can curve this way. So that means for here, this is either going to be the hallway. This is going to be a room 1, or let me see. And this could be your audience chamber. Does that make sense though? Does it architecturally make any sense? Still have to wrap my head around this. So blue door. Could have made that better. It doesn't matter. All right, so blue door. Going that way. So really I have to look at this. All right. I think I have an idea of where this goes now. So this does help me to visualize it. Okay. This is north. Turn it this way. We are now facing east. And if we can wait for a second. All right. Huh. Does that work, or do we have to? Okay, so this is going this way. We might be able to get away with this. So let's say this is east. We're looking at east. Then yeah, that has to be the audience chamber here. And that has to be our hallway. Okay, so this no longer is a door. This could be a window or something. It's vague. Vague is all right. Door, window, window. So this is our hallway. This is also curved too. It could still work. So what we need to do is we need to find a hallway, and our hallway, I think our hallway has to be divided in two. I'll tell you why. Yeah, here it is. So you can read here. Wait for the thing to catch up. Okay, the description for the hallway says you're in a hallway. From the dust on the ground, you can tell no one has walked here for a long, long time. There's a door to the south. Through windows to the north, you can see a secret herb garden. Now let's look at, let me see, if we were to look at our map here. This is south. This is north. So what we're looking at is windows. Or somewhere it says through windows. Okay, so through windows to the north. Secret herb garden. Okay, so here we might run into a little trouble. Okay, so the only way we're going to get around this, a secret herb garden has to be beyond this wall. In order to do that, we're going to have to split this room in half, split the hallway in half. Let's not have any windows here, and let's have these be our windows down here. So we need room 1 to be split in half. One is going to have our door to the south, and the other one is going to have our windows to the north, to our secret herb garden. So that's what we're going to need. Because this is asking for a lot more than we can convey in one picture. We need to split this in half. All right. So with that said, we can figure out which pictures we can choose wisely this time. So, all right. So castle, hallway, and let's just have, yeah, just plain old castle hallway. Let me see. Dark interior. Let's do dark. All right, so for this to work, possibly that's not going to work. So we got that thick wall on the inside, so we don't want to You still want it to be believable enough. That's the thing. See, something like this might work. Okay. All right. Yes, I'll let you out so you can bark at the other dog. Come on. There you go. Go ahead. All right. So just with going with this detail right here, what I don't like are these lights. Okay, what I could do is just put that in a new tab. It's an idea. Okay, that won't work. No, I can't. No, no. Okay, this one. No, no. Totally goes against what that is. CO architecture does play an importance, even if you don't have a degree. You need to know your environment. Otherwise, players may not even take it seriously. Sure, I'm throwing stuff together, but I still want to have it real looking enough that people may actually take it. I need to care what I'm putting into this. You know, I could always not care, but then who would play it? Let's look at that again. What if I were to get rid of these lights entirely? Would that be something I can do? Okay, so this is facing east. We're going along a hallway, but there's no door here. I don't have a door. Okay. Okay, this looks a little too modern. Let's go with abandoned. That looks better. Oh, that that looks nice, eh? Let's look at that one. Okay, so now the question is, does this work? I could find something better. That is an idea. Well, again, it's an idea. No. Now I have my doorway here, and this can be split into two, but this is much too large. It's much too large. It doesn't fit. Can't use that. Oh, but this one. Block this door off. Okay, so at least with this one, we do have the window at the end of a hall. So might be able to use that. Still looks a little modern, especially for what we need. Possibly. Okay. So, wanting a bit. I can't use this. Looks nice, but I can't use it. Tell you why. There's this that just looks too much like it. It says state hospital, so I can't use it. It's the kind of atmosphere I want, but it's just too darn modern. What about this one? Walk, turn forward. Okay, let's see. Could do better. It's nice. I could do better. Well, that's interesting. Not usable, but it's interesting. All right, let's look at decaying. Okay. Still can't use that. What is this? No, no. Let me see. All right. Okay, so, oh, went too far. So that's what happens when you have a when you're going with a mouse pad, not with an actual mouse. All right, so I'm still looking for a decent hallway, which is why I'm looking in abandoned hallways or abandoned castles and dark places. Basically, that's what this is supposed to be. I want something that's going to match the architecture that I have on the outside. looking at? All right. Start from the beginning. All right. So Banning Castle hallway. You want something with the door. And some windows to the side. Because we're working our first part of the hallway, we definitely want something with the door to the left. Even if we have to edit something, I think is where we're at right now. Let's look at this. Traditional games, huh? Okay, so if we were to block this off, oh, that won't work. Why won't it work? I don't know. Something tells me, instincts are telling me that it won't. What about this one? Okay. Even if we were to patch this one with bricks somehow, is that going to work in here? See, we have these curves here, and these windows are square. Perhaps we can. I'll put that aside. Fireplace. It calls for windows. There's no door here. Oh, wow. That won't work. That won't work either. Ooh, interesting. Uh, Maybe? What's this one here? No. No. Okay. Still looking for a usable hallway. Usable, creepy hallway. With a door to the left. It's the wrong side. That's... Oh, close. That's close. It won't work, but it's close. What is this then? This is... I can't use it. What's this? This is... Nothing. You can't use this either. Let's see. Not with the kind of castle that we have. Too many curves. That one? No. No. Wow, I didn't think it would be this hard. And here we are. We can't use that. I'll tell you why here. Nowhere on this picture do we have anything that has these windows on top. Nowhere. Okay. This... That's places in Oklahoma. That's nothing to do with the castle. Okay, what else? What about that one? Got a hallway going down this way. Looks creepy. We got this door here. And we can block this off. Not gonna need that. That might work. Ah. It is a stone castle. That's my problem with this. This is a stone castle. Everything has to be gray. Or does it? I think this is the closest one we have to something working for this game. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. That looks something, it's usable. But now we're forced to, we are married to this architecture here. We are married to this pointed architecture. Once we go with something, we can't turn back. So perhaps I need to look a little bit longer before I decide to go with something, because then I'm forced to use that architecture throughout the rest of the game. Maybe. Maybe. Ah. Oh, this is hard. Okay, so I have that and I have that. Um, I'm really afraid to go with this one, because that's just going to limit what kind of pictures, what else I can take from. I guess I could say what else I could take from Google. So I have to rule that out. Nice idea. I can't use it. It's not usable. Here we have these curves, and we do have our squares here. So I think this may be what I have to choose. I may have to go with this one. So here's our entrance. This is blocked off. We can even make it more blocked off. And if we go straight forward. Alright, so castle, hallway, window. Because the game calls for windows to secret garden. Let's do abandoned castle, hallway, window. Alright. Oh, okay. All right, so we walk down here and we see a secret herb garden. Does this work though? That's the thing. Go over here. We get that. This does not match with this. But I'm going to keep that for right now. Because what if we were to just stick this at the end of this? Bet that's something we can do. All right. Square building. Walking down this way. And replace this light. Place this with that. Block this passage off. Make sure this is blocked off. This is our only way in. Ah, okay. Alright, so what we do. Edit this photo so that this is straightforward here. Straightforward here. Remove this thing at the end. Replace it with this guy. And that'll be our hallway. All right. Thank you for joining me. I think I know where to go from here. So I will go ahead and edit these two pictures, and that's where I'll pick it up next time. All right. Thank you for tuning in.